Hello everybody, my name is Melanie, and in today's video I would like to share with you all some information on the Borden's case. Mrs. Borden was last seen alive by her stepdaughter Lizzie and the housemaid Bridget by 9 a.m. that fateful morning. Lizzie said that she was ironing handkerchiefs downstairs. The other stepdaughter Emma was out of town. Mr. Borden was in Fall River, as well as Uncle John. In my understanding, Uncle John was a house guest by the moment of the murders, and it was precisely in the room where he was staying where Mrs. Borden was killed. Currently, that room is the most requested room for overnight stay at the historic Lizzie Borden Axe Murder House and Museum, the John Morse Room, also known as the Murder Room. Mrs. Borden's body didn't show signs of struggle or defensive wounds. We don't know for sure if she was standing or if she was kneeling or if she was facing her attacker. What we do know is where she was hurt. One blow struck her over the ear in the left side of her head. Another blow struck her between her shoulder blades, and 17 more blows struck her behind her head, in her head and neck. A total of 19 blows. She was found in a pool of her own blood, her own coagulated blood. And judging by the contents of her stomach and by the coagulated blood, we can place her murder by 9:30 a.m. that morning, 1.5 hours prior to the murder of her husband, Mr. Borden. One of the interesting facts of this case, precisely the one that made it more interesting, at least for me, is that picture, the famous picture of this murder, is the very first picture in the history of crime scenes in the United States. So, talking about the picture, in the picture we can see the dining room wall, and we can see Mrs. Borden laying on her stomach in the ground. We can see a pool of her blood around her head, and in the mirror we can see the camera that was used to take this picture. A really interesting fact. I would like to know what you all think about this kind of morbid fun fact. Let me know in the comment section, and I appreciate your attention, and I thank you for watching my video.